Transformers One kicked off San Diego Comic-Con with a big Hall H panel. Following a screening 2 months before the film opened with highly positive word of mouth, the upcoming animated Transformers film has certainly built up a lot of buzz following the mixed reaction to the first trailer. Paramount Pictures released a new trailer for Transformers One, and during the Hall H panel, the filmmakers confirmed that despite being animated, it could tie into the live-action films. At Hall H, via discussing film, it was revealed that Transformers One is in fact a prequel to the live-action Transformers films. How many years in the past is the film set? According to the filmmakers, Transformers One takes place 3 billion years before the live-action feature films. This certainly breaks from the previous reports that said Transformers One was a standalone animated film looking to forge its own continuity and story. Making Transformers One a prequel to the live-action films presents plenty of complications in terms of the timeline. The live-action Transformers films already have a confusing timeline, as Bumblebee and Transformers: Rise of the Beasts have both been described as prequels and reboots of the 5 live-action Michael Bay-directed films. Events in Bumblebee and Transformers: Rise of the Beast contradict story elements in the 5 Michael Bay Transformers films, particularly around Bumblebee's origins and Unicron, so things are already a little messy. From what audiences have seen from the trailers for Transformers One, it appears that there are plenty of story elements that don't line up with either the 5 Michael Bay Transformers films or the 2 latest films. It feels like the Transformers films have a more confusing timeline than the 20th Century Fox X-Men films. It also creates a potentially odd bit of casting, as Chris Hemsworth, the voice actor of Optimus Prime in Transformers One, is set to play the lead human character in the planned Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover film. Maybe this means one of the characters can note how Hemsworth human character sounds like young Optimus Prime. Fans might also be reading too much into this. With 3 billion years as the time difference, animated films are free to do their own thing with continuity. After all, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts has already established the strange time travel rules where Optimus Prime meets Optimus Primal, someone born and named after Optimus Prime and knows legendary stories about him but has been on Earth far longer thanks to having traveled through space and time. That 3 billion year comment could be a fun exaggeration, so the filmmakers don't need to worry about the live-action films, and the live-action movies do not need to worry about the animated film series Paramount likely has planned. Transformers One could be a Schrodinger's cat situation in terms of continuity, where it is and isn't continuity at the same time. It just depends on how you look at it or what you want it to be. Transformers One opens in theaters on September 20, 2024.